My name is Dean Lump, and this is my story. I began my journey in the prosecutor's office. I remember I knew I wanted to be a litigator. I went to the King County prosecutor's office right out of law school and ended up trying over 50 felony jury trials to verdict. At that time, you could count the number of AAPI litigators, particularly in criminal law, on one hand in King County, and so we would often see each other and joke about that. But it was a very unusual and somewhat isolating experience, but it really informed a lot of my practice. I learned how to be tough. I learned how to really persevere over some hardships, and it was also a rewarding time. I was able to be given a lot of responsibility really early in my career, so I was really happy to see that. During my time as a lawyer, I've gotten really involved in civic activities and charitable organizations and bar association activities, and a lot of people encouraged me to apply to be a judge, and that wasn't something that I had in the front of my mind. I wasn't one of those kind of people that said I planned to be a judge since I was a kid. It was really something that happened a lot more organic basis. It grew over time, and I was encouraged by other people to put my foot forward on a job that I never thought I'd have. So in 1998, Governor Locke appointed me to the Superior Court in King County, and that's where I served for 23 years. Probably one of the biggest things that shaped me was that I was an orphan in Hong Kong at age 3 months, and was adopted by a great Chinese-American family here in Seattle and brought to the United States at age 9 months. That fact really shaped a lot of the things I do. It shaped my entire life. I've never psychoanalyzed myself, but I suspect that some of the reason why I do what I do is just because I consider myself so fortunate and have an obligation to give back. I've made it a point as part of my career to be very involved in the community. I was originally, I think, the third president of the Asian Bar Association of Washington. I was really involved in the National Asian Pacific American Bar Association, and involved in a lot of DEI initiatives through the ABA, American Bar Association, and our court throughout the years. One of the things I really have focused on during my time on the bench was founding the National Adoption Day celebration in Washington State and King County. It was designed to promote the fact that there are hundreds of foster children legally available for adoption who are looking for permanent homes, forever families. And so we celebrated over 20 years, our 20th anniversary. Like a lot of people, I had a lot of different mentors who helped me along the way. But one that I'd like to highlight was a person named Ruth Wu. She isn't necessarily a household name, but she's well known in the Seattle Asian American community. And what she taught me is to share credit, that one could accomplish virtually anything if one shared credit. And also, she taught me to understand that there is no problem that could not be solved with enough time, patience, and discussion. These are lessons that I've taken with me throughout my whole career, and really helpful in my current ADR work. If I had to come up with a title for a movie or book about my life, I guess I would say is Just Lucky. I feel so fortunate that I'm in this position, that I was adopted and brought to this country and provided with all these opportunities, the opportunity to get a great education, to grow up around a loving family, to go to law school, to work at the prosecutor's office, to be a partner in a civil litigation firm, to be appointed to the bench, and to be involved in all the organizations that I've been involved in. But as a side note, this year I was able to actually find my birth family through, of all things, 23andMe. I sent in one of those DNA kits, got a hit, and long story short, I ended up finding my birth family cousin, who ended up living 3 miles away from my house. If that's not luck, I don't know what is. I'm Dean Lum, and I'm proud to be a mediator and arbitrator at JAMS.